Amano Asagroro is now live streaming.
Amanosa Groro is now live. STR.
up, MP?
MP, you got that look in your eye now.
Be here for mascot mania. Offense and tennis will receive a poster of Lucky the Leprechaun. Fans, we hope your cover join us for our training content. First couple of performers to the ring will receive a training card box. Arrive early for the cancel and get inspired by Lucky the Leprechaun and the Celtics dance circle.
We can't wait to see you at our next WNBA game, everyone. We will be doing another giveaway where each and every one of you will get your very own Boston Celtics hoodie. Be sure to come out to our next one game, Celtics fans. The first 10,000 fans will receive their very own Celtics Dance Team t-shirt. A fun way to show off how much you love the Celtics.
We hope to see you again at another Celtics game. So visit us online or at ticket booth or availability of any future game.
Celtics fans, tickets are going fast. If you'd like to attend an upcoming game.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Philadelphia. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Celtics, 10 games behind.
Well, right now for the 76ers, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Abusele out there with George. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Clark in at the shooting guard. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. There's Brown with the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Now, here is George. Right wing. Abusele passes to Maxey. Clark for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. On the wing, Holiday. His last outing, 16 points for him.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
First quarter, just over a minute played. White against Clark. And the rejection by Clark. Porzingis against Embiid. Pass to Abusele. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. They grabbed their own miss. Embiid, no good. Boston off to a slow start. Now here's Porzingis. Outside Holiday. White setting the pick for Holiday. Nailed from three-point land.
Holiday finds ways to score inside and from beyond the arc.
Clark against White. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And White kicks to Porzingis. Back to White. And the rejection by Clark. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot clock at 6. With the drive, uses the glass to finish the layup. Clark's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Tatum looking around. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Clark, a screen on Brown. Here's George. Right through the knee for the layup.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward. Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Maxey against Tatum. Jacks up a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
No good from Clark. Celtics trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Holiday. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
I think Holiday knew there'd be some contact here, so he was ready to outwork it.
Here's Embiid. Up and in from the low block.
Well, coach has to be ecstatic with how that trip down the floor went. They got the shot they wanted.
Tatum setting the pick for Brown. For the 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-5 run. The 3. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Down low. And finished off by Brown.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Tatum. Still yet to score. Just to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. And here's Tatum for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And nice shot by Tatum. Answering the 3 from the other end.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He talked about the game plan for Joel Embiid. He told me Embiid might be the hardest matchup in the league. You just have to try to make things difficult on him and make him work for every point. Let's see if they're up to it, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And here's Holiday after the 3-pointer from Clark. Holiday, the pass to Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Embiid. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
And slam dunk by Clark.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's White. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum, really helping him down low.
To the middle. Outside for George. Back to Clark. Pass to Maxey. Fires the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 12.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's Holiday. He has 5. Outside, White. Holiday, a screen on Clark. And here is Tatum. Off target at the rim.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it. Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from so many others, because the defense has to focus on his ability to score.
Now, here's Clark. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Brown wide open. He fires. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
No good from Yabusele. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9 points. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Magic. Wasted no time on that one. Maxey's got 6 points.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, fans, give it up for something entertainment.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Oubre comes in for Yabusele. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Paul George. So it's the Celtics now. A 12-point game. to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. 9-point game his last outing. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Clark outside. Shoots over Brown. No good from Clark.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Philadelphia making a change here. And he makes both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Celtics trail by 12. And here is Tatum. 5 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Considered one of the best players in the game right now, Tatum is hungry to win titles to add to his growing legacy.
Boston making a switch here. Craig's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Oubre for three. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 10. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
And here's Boston. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Grimes. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Tatum against Clark. Horford trying to free himself up. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, look, you got to hit Tatum harder than that, or else he's just going to push right through the contact.
Team foul. At the line with 1 shot, Jason Tatum.
And that one falls for Tatum. Here's Clark. 17 points in the game. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Grimes. Back to Clark. Fires for three. And Pritchard pulls it down. And here's Tatum for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's only a 5-point Philadelphia lead. Clark for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. 76ers ahead, leading by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Grimes in at the 2. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Philadelphia with the ball. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Outside, Maxey for three. It's good from long range. Maxey's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. Shot clock at 5. And here's Tatum for 3. Boston again missing.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's Oubre. Pass to Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I would say, Kevin, they've made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Here's Maxey. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Here's Bona. He has yet to score. Maxey with it, and it's good. 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. Tatum. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Pass to Bona. Now here's Drummond. Craig defending. Drummond in the post. Craig is on him. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. No problems knocking that one down. Maxey's got 8 here in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Tatum. Hits the jumper in space. Tatum's got 17.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
Now, here's Oubre. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. releases from 15. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy is determined to finish.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's in there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Maxey finds Drummond. Here's Bona. Launches a 3. Maxey, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Tatum kicks to Craig from outside the arc. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Philadelphia leading by 14. Now here's Oubre. Maxey looking it over. No good from outside. Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Pritchard. Off target with his 3. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the San Antonio Spurs. Outside, Maxey. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Celtics trail by 14. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. And here is Tatum. Horford with the screen on Maxey. Here's Pritchard. 3-pointer, Horford. And Bona with the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside, Maxey. Oubre can't get it to go.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
To the paint, Horford kicks to Tatum. Out left to the wing. Leans. Misses off the left iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Shoots the 3. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Rebound by the Celtics. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked the day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific score. Now Brown, after the missed 3 from Clark. A nice shot by Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Holiday against Clark. Outside, George lets the 3 fly, trains the three-pointer. George has got 8.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Back to Clark. George against White. Pass to George. Here's Clark. Now, here's Maxey. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Outside Holiday. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clark, the pass to Yabusele. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the game here. Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Celtics trail by 18. Outside, Porzingis. Fires from deep. And Embiid pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
On the wing, George. He's covered by Brown. Lets it go. George, no good.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's White, and the rejection by Clark. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Maxey on the wing. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Maxey's got 19 points.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's Keita. Scoreless thus far. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Outside, White. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Porzingis with a screen on Clark. White wide open. He fires. White with another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Embiid. And George kicks to Clark. Here's Maxey. That three off the mark. Celtics trail by 20. It's White on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Clark outside. Up and in on the layup. 19 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Clark against White. Pass to Holiday. Lets it go with the three. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Brown against George. To the left wing. Outside Holiday. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Philadelphia ahead, opening up a huge gap. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court jump. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the 76ers.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The 76ers leading by 22. Here's Maxey. Buries the long-range jumper. Maxey's got 22 points.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
The 76ers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Now here's Porzingis. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Porzingis has got his first points of the game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
No good from Clark. Celtics trail by 20. That's tipped. And White kicks to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Inside. Clark left side. To the wing on the left. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 25.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Now here's Porzingis after the miss from Clark. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And there is White. And that's good on the assist by Tatum. White's got 11 points.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too. Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Holiday. Paul George making his last shot. And White kicks to Brown. Outside Tatum. Puts up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Now Brown after the missed 3 from Clark. Tatum's shot is off. Axie on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. No good from Clark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. Launches it. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And George with the stuff.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Celtics trail by 20. Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Clark has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead, and he gets it to go. Maxi's got 27.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Right side, Tatum. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Saturday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Monday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And for that game against the Warriors, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And that one falls for Tatum. And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Kelly Oubre comes in for Yabusele. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Maxey. And so Tatum nails them both. The 76ers leading by 20. And here's George for three. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Celtics trail by 20. Pass to Pritchard. Holiday, a screen on Clark. The tray. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Grimes passes to Clark. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Clark. Tatum, no good. The 76ers leading by 20. Back to Clark. In the corner, George with it. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 76ers. The Celtics shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the finish.
Oh, and he capped that one off with a little something extra, switching hands on the dunk.
He knows how to get some hang time there. Great play. The Celtics have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Took him no time at all on that one. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
George with the bounce pass. Back to Clark. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Brown against George. Brown jams it in.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA 2nd team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. The 76ers also with a sub. Edwards, he's checked in for George. Outside Holiday on the wing, Brown. Outside Tatum. Picked by Horford. Goes up from the top of the key. And another basket for Boston.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Such a wide open look. Grimes has got 10.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Pritchard. 8 points for him.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
76ers on defense. Now Tatum. He's got 31. And a missed layup. Clark against Holiday. Clark the pass to Grimes. No good on the triple. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up with the Celtics. Oh, Tatum in position. And stolen by Drummond. And they're on the break. Here's Grimes. Finished off the break. He's got 12.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Tatum. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Outside Holiday. Tatum kicks to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Oubre dishes to Clark. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So a moment now to see the story for Paul George.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And that one falls for Tatum. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Oubre. And so Tatum nails them both.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
That one good for 2.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Pritchard's got 10.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Pass to Grimes. No good on the 3. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Pritchard. He's got 10. Tatum passes to Hauser. The Celtics working the ball around now. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Philadelphia shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. And that one's good by Clark.
The assist, Quentin Grimes.
The Celtics shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Now here's Brown. D right on him. 6 to shoot. Pass to Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
And it goes down 2 points. Clark's got 9 points here in the second half.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And so it's Philadelphia with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Gordon is out there with George. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Embiid from outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Down low. For double team. Pass to Hauser. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Grimes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Maxey attacking. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trail by 18. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The kick out to Tatum. The 3 from Tatum.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now here's George. Embiid with a screen on Horford. And here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And that one misses.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And the Celtics with possession here. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Horford the pass to Hauser. Tatum on the wing. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Tatum's got 40 points.
Well, look at how his team works to get Tatum set up for success. Feeding him when he's ready to fight.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Celtics trail by 14. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. And stolen by Maxey. And he drives in. Yabusele kicks to Embiid. Here's George. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. George has got 24.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Tatum against George. Clock at 6. Right side Tatum. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. The 76ers leading by 16. Three-pointer. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Tatum blasting through them on that try.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Embiid with a screen on Tatum. And George, here we go. High post, Embiid. The rebound by Tatum. Celtics trail by 14. Tatum on the wing. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Horford with it. Shoots. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to George. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser.
That's 2 badge breaks. I mean, they cap break. Also,
makes that one.
Type names that
Tatum's got 44. You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And the 76ers lead by 15. George against Tatum. Hauser the pass to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 76ers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. The 3 from George. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kata's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pritchard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Peyton Pritchard. At the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the 2nd of 6 for them. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
You know, sometimes Porzingis can fall in love with his jumper, so it's good to see him going to the basket.
Maxey with it. Nobody near George. offline with his three. Bounce pass from Tatum. Here's Brown. Another shot. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Pass to Grimes. Over to the left wing. Outside, George. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 6 in the quarter.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Back to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on George. And here's Brown outside. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Maxey finds Embiid. Nice D from Porzingis. Celtics trail by 13.
Well, there's a high percentage look for Tatum. The defense did what it could.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. White, he's checked in for Pritchard. Clark, he's checked in for the 76ers. And so Tatum nails them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Clark against White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Outside Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. To the paint. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the 76ers. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Yabusele. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
On the wing, Holiday. Looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Embiid. Back to Clark. Takes a 3. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Embiid against Brown. The rebound by Paul George.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Now Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Out to White. And here is Tatum. Lets a floater go. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 15 here tonight. From past the arc. The rebound by Holiday.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Now here's Tatum. Trying to end the drought. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. No good from Clark. Celtics trail by 19. Now here is Holiday. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark for 3. Offensive rebound with the second effort. And the basket is good. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Outside, White. Puts it up from 12. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers leading by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
There's Brown with the 3. No good on the shot.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Clark for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Clark's got 33.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Embiid dishes to Clark. Back to Embiid. Takes the 3. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Wins pay the bills, baby.
No excuses tonight, because I know you didn't go out last night.
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word JAZZ along with your issue and seat resistance to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
Just a reminder, folks, to make sure to be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, Jazz the Bear.
There are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today. Next up on our agenda, next home game Jazz fans during the first 15,000 fans in attendance will all get their own Jazz Bear mug. Great way to show off your Jazz pride. Jazz fans, remember, we still have tickets available for upcoming home games. See our ticket booth or visit our website.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home court. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Looking now at the lineup for the teams tonight, some names out of action.
It's a long season. They're midway through it right now, but both teams look like they're dragging themselves across the finish line. Gotta find a way to catch that second win.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Paul George, Maxey out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Clark in at the two-guard spot. And for the Jazz, Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Clark's in the two, and Markkanen is the three. And it's Collier in at the point. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant, how much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years, too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. Maxey with it. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. To the middle. Here's Embiid. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
No surprise Embiid was all over that one. He's a tough guy to root out of there once he establishes position.
Pass to Collins. Now Clarkson. Embiid with a steal. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Puts it up from 15. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, you expect Paul George to either take it right to the cup or shoot the three. You give up that in-between space, and he hits the mid-range.
Clarkson outside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. George for three. Clarkson grabs a miss. On offense, here's Utah. Here's Collier. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Joel Embiid with the board. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. George has got 5 points.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Here's Collier. Pass to Clarkson. George has gone 2 for 3 from the field. Just 5 on the clock. Clarkson outside. And it's Clarkson again missing. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Clark. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Now here's Maxey. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws tonight. First one falls. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Now here's Markkanen. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Here's Collier. Collins with a screen on Maxey. Here's Collier. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia leading by 6. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Maxey. Still without a bucket. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Collier. Back to Markkanen. Fades away. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, Markkanen looking really confident in the mid-range. We're accustomed to seeing him want the three-point shot, but take what the defense gives you.
Count it. Clark's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Markkanen outside. Jacks up at 3. Kept alive. Here's Kessler. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
Down low. Here's Collins. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Collins has got his second basket of the game. Clarkson against Clark. George outside. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass Pass to Markkanen. Uses the glass on the layup.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
No good on the triple. Jazz trail by 5. Clarkson with the ball, and Clark picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Markkanen. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Oh, wasted no time on that one. George has got 12 points.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
Here's Collier. No points yet. Markkanen from long range. Clark grabs the board. Maxey against Markkanen. Clark left side. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thank you, B.A. The latest story right now is out of Minnesota and the Timberwolves trade with the San Antonio Spurs. They know future Hall of Famer Chris Paul has bounced around a little bit in his later years, but he has the skill set this team was looking for. His ability to run the offense, elevate a team's basketball IQ is something they desperately wanted. I'm told it might be a short-term rental, but CP3 should provide a big boost.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. That one's off. And when you talk about guards who can really attack in the lane, Jordan Clarkson is on that list, Doris.
B.A., there are just certain guys who are comfortable operating in tight windows. Clarkson's mindset is score. He's got a great sense for where and when to pull up into his shot. He can burn you from 3. Little bit streaky, but boy, he can really get on a hot streak. Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
And the basket by Embiid.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Collins. Here's Collier. No made baskets yet. On the wing, Clarkson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Clark, the pass to Embiid. For 3, George. Rebounded by the Jazz. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
I thought they had that game locked up, but then they got torched there in the final period.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And as the year comes to a close, let's take a look at how the Rookie of the Year race is going. Still lots of games to go in the new year, but here's where the rookies rank right now. And you look at Collier. He's had a pretty cold first season so far, but maybe he'll find his stride in the second half of the year and finish strong.
And you look at this year's top rookies, it's incredible how quickly they found their footing in the pro game.
Boy, it really is. There have been very few growing pains for this group, and it's no small sample size we've seen. They've been at it for months. These are bona fide NBA players now.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 7. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Maxey passes to Clark. Shoots from 12. Off the window. It's good. Clark's got 10 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Clark covers. Here's Sensabaugh. 23 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. This is a team that simply refuses to lose. They've won 29 games in a row and want to keep this incredible streak going.
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. you have to keep reminding yourself, just settle in and watch these guys work.
Now here's Collins. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Knocks down the long J.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
To the wing on the left, Grimes. And it's all from three-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Collier, Maxey covering, and the shot goes down.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Clark. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Hendricks, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Sensabaugh. Off target with the three. Philadelphia leading by 10. Now here's Maxey. Clark outside. Here's Grimes. And another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Sensabaugh. Still no points. Clarkson finds Markkanen. Pass to Sensabaugh. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Over to the wing. Here's Grimes. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, I love that answer from three from Quentin Grimes. Big-time response.
Here's Markkanen. To the wing, right side. Clarkson for three. And it's Bona with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Clark outside. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Jazz trail by 10. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski. Clarkson outside. Markkanen outside. From deep. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
How about the big-time range of Markkanen? That wasn't toes to the three-point line. That one had some distance on it.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's Clarkson. His last outing, he had 20. Markkanen finds Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. Nails the baby hook. Markkanen's got 15 points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Maxey. Great look, but off the mark.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Filipowski. Clarkson for three. The shot, no good. And so it's Philadelphia closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Filipowski, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Now here's Butler. Beyond the arc. It's a rebound by Filipowski. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. It's stolen by Clarkson. Looking to get it going. Misses off the left iron. The Sixers lead by 7. Clark left side, lets it fly. Releases from the wing and drills it. Clark's got 20.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Clarkson with a screen on George. Here's Sensabaugh. Nails it from 3. Sensabaugh's got 6.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Back to Clark. Here's the 3. Clarkson grabs a miss.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Oubre. Shot clock at 5. Clarkson for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Butler can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Clarkson. And he gets that one. 5 points in the game.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Butler finds Clark. And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Butler against Clarkson. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Hornets got 6 rebounds now in the game.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Drills it from deep.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Now here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. Over Butler. And it's Clarkson again missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Clark. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Clarkson against Butler. Yep, that one goes. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Butler passes to Clark. It's George on the wing. The baseline J is on the way. He can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And Clarkson never takes his foot off the accelerator. He puts pressure on defenses and gets these type of calls.
All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
George for 3. Kessler with a rebound. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Hendricks. Yet to see a basket. Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Gordon. Drains the triple.
About 2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
And Gordon has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Clarkson into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Clarkson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And here's Butler. George outside. There's the 3. Clarkson grabs a miss. Clarkson's got 4 rebounds now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's a crafty play by Jordan Clarkson right there, and at his size, you better be creative.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
And so Clarkson nails both of them.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Butler surveying the floor. Pass to Oubre. Oubre controls the rebound and the putback. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Kelly Oubre doesn't care who's in the way. He's going to get that putback. How aggressive.
Here's Hendricks. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 9. From behind the arc. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Gordon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Eric Gordon. At the line for 2.
And he drops it first for the Jazz. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Hendricks. Springer comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's Collier in for Clarkson. The 76ers also with a sub. Edwards, he's checked in for Oubre. Both free throws good from Gordon. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Collier. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Pass to Markkanen. Fires for 3. Markkanen sticks one from distance.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The Sixers again can't hit. Utah's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Collier. Launches it. Springer misses. Philadelphia leading by 5. Outside Butler. Pass to Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He can be such a...
The Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel sandwiched between two great debaters. Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Jazz trail by 7. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with George. And it's Clark in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Markkanen. Off target from three-point range. Well, Doris, the 7-footer from Finland, Lauri Markkanen. What makes him so tough to stop?
Well, the size you mentioned, 7 foot. The sweet shooting that he provides. He's got tremendous range and accuracy from three-point territory. Can put it on the deck, is willing to mix it up on the glass. There's a lot to like.
Here's Clarkson, following the score by Philadelphia. Takes a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the paint. Yabusele. The rebound by the Jazz. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. A home game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. Collier's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And here's Clark. Now George. It's guarded by Markkanen. George, good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Kessler. Now Clarkson. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Clark against Clarkson. George for 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Here's Collins. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Out left to the wing. And here's Clark for 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Collier. He's got 5. Markkanen from long range. From way back there, Markkanen.
Well, we know Markkanen can flat score the basketball, and right now he's got his rhythm going.
George passes to Maxey. And here's Clark for three. It's hauled in by Collier. Jazz trail by 6.
76ers foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Collier. Kessler, a screen on Maxey. For three, Collier. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Maxey, that's good.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Collins with a screen on Clark. And it's Clarkson missing.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Got it. And now an 11-point 76ers lead.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Markkanen. For three, Collier gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Markkanen's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what you hope. You want to see Markkanen mix it up on the glass, right? Keep the play alive. Make sure you convert.
And here's Clark for three. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's the lob. And finished off by Kessler.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done, right at the cup.
The Sixers lead by 7. Clark right side. The rebound by Markkanen. Knocked away and stolen by Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Jazz, they're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. Here's Collier. 5 points in the game. Clarkson outside. Markkanen outside. Pass to Kessler. Clarkson with the ball. Clock at 6. Tries to break his ice. And it's blocked by Clark. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Sixers lead by 9. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. And it's Utah with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Kessler. Lets it go from deep. And it's Clarkson missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Collins outside. Markkanen for three. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. He is ready to rise and fire on the catch.
And he makes it on the layup. Clarkson's got 19 points.
Well, when you're in transition, the pass should lead the break, and that's exactly what was done in easy 2.
Here's Maxey. And it falls all over the rim and in.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Clark against Clarkson. And that one is hammered home.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer, so tough to stop him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition.
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Markkanen. Here's Sensabaugh. The three is up. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Oubre. He's covered by Clarkson. For 3, George. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Clarkson up top. Clark covers. And it's Clarkson missing.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's Grimes. Three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 13. Markkanen outside. Pass to Sensabaugh. To the inside. Clarkson. Good D by Clark.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Clarkson up top. Now Markkanen shoots over Oubre. The bank shot, no good. George feels it out a bit, and it's Clark on the take. Oh, Clark with the slam.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense, effective ball movement.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 36% in the third. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Clark, the pass to Grimes. Knocks down the triple. Grimes has got 6.
Grimes can be hot and cold, but boy, he gets that bucket down from 3.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. He's got 9. From the arc. He drops it from range. He's got 12.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Now Oubre. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Clarkson against Clark. Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Kessler a screen. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Grimes. He's got 6. Clark. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempts tonight for the Jazz. Hendricks is checked in for Kessler. Martin comes in for Larry Markkinen. And Mikhailuk subbed in for Clarkson. And Clark drops them both. Jazz trail by 16. A minute 20 left in the third quarter of the game. They set the screen. Here's Sensabaugh. Clark covers. Shakes him. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Clark. .44 seconds left in the third. The open J off the mark. Here's Sensabaugh. Launches a three. Edwards pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Williams is checked in for Mikhailuk. The 76ers also with a sub. Butler's checked in. .30 seconds left in the third. Williams passes to Filipowski. Basket counts.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. And that's their third game of a long 6-game trip. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. Martin takes it in. Lays it up and banks it in. Martin's got his first bucket in this one.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And so it's Philadelphia now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More 2K action in just a moment. Down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Kenyon Martin, and it's Filipowski in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Pass to Hendricks. Banked it in off the glass.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Outside Maxey. Up top, Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
And he makes the first.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And Embiid drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Springer. Martin a screen. Just 5 to shoot. From 20 feet.
Kenyon Martin Jr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Sixers lead by 14. Maxey passes to Embiid. 14 feet away. That's his 6 make in 11 tries.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Here's Springer. Maxey covering. Pass to Sensabaugh. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Maxey, that's good.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Gordon.
At the line for the Jazz, Sensabaugh. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Utah making a switch here. Mikhailuk's checked in. George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Clark comes in for Gordon. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Philadelphia leading by 15. It's George on the wing. Back to Clark. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Inside. Here's Filipowski. Shoots over Embiid. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
He does not get the second one. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Clark in the post. Kicks it to George. Let's go with a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And Hendricks gets it to go.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
It's George on the wing. Clark outside. Back to George. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. George has got 27.
Oh, he is absolutely unstoppable right now. Paul George in rhythm. Look out.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Mikhailuk. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Clark. And he goes in for the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Sensabaugh. Maxey covering. Fires from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's Philadelphia leading by 14. Here's Yabusele. Back to Clark. Pass to Maxey. From outside the arc. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Sensabaugh. Maxey covering. Here's Mikhailuk. Fires in the triple. Mikhailuk's got 6 here in the quarter.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
And the basket by Clark. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
one thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Mikhailuk from downtown. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Clark, the pass to Embiid, shoots over Filipowski. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So Utah ends up one with a new group. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. The three. Pure from three-point range. Markkanen's got 29 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
George. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Once Paul George has the first couple go down, now he knows he's cooking, and it's going to be a long night.
Clarkson passes to Collins. It's Markkanen on the wing. Collins with a screen on George. Unloads from 13. Markkanen misses. Philadelphia leading by 14. Here's Clark. Oh, wow! And he jams it home with authority.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Collins with a screen on Maxey. Clarkson outside. Collins left side. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
For three, Maxey. Offensive rebound. Embiid's shot is good. 21 points in the game.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Embiid against Kessler. Markkanen from long range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. It's George on the wing. It's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Clark. He squares up and sinks it. Clark's got 43 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Clarkson outside. George against Markkanen. Pass to Collier. Back to Markkanen. Here's Clarkson. Paul George pulls down the board.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Clarkson, and Clark with a block. And he gets it back. Basket's good. Clarkson's got 24. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. Embiid's shot is good.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Clarkson outside. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
4-3. Rebound by Philadelphia. It's George on the wing. Back to Clark. Over Markkanen. Clark, no good. Jazz trail by 21. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Shoots over George. Markkanen misses. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Clark finds George. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
A line change here for Utah.
One shot.
That's good from George. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Juzé. Here's Hendricks. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, they get a hand on it. Juzé. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
And here's Clark. Three-pointer. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Clark's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Kessler, a screen on Butler. For three, Collier counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Clark on the take. Collins with the rebound. On offense, here's Utah. Markkanen, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
Outside Butler. Lets a three fly. No good that time. Here's Collier. Pass to Kessler. Now Clarkson. Back to Kessler. Collins with it. George defending. Markkanen with a screen on Butler. For three, Collier. Clark grabs the board. Butler with the ball. Clark outside. The three doesn't go that time. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Way to bring home that W. This Portland crowd ain't ready for your flavor? Show 'em what's up.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
Be sure to come out to the next home game, Blazer fans, because everyone gets their own flavor downstairs. Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead game. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Blaze the Trail Hat bobblehead. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Trailblazers along with your issue and seat location to 55555. And a guest experience member will respond immediately. Fly your Trailblazers fandom for all to see. Our next home game is Portland Pennant Day for the first 10,000 fans. They were designed by local students.
Yo, what's good, MP?
Good, man.
Live, bro. I watch you. You got a mean bag. Keep going, bro.
Man, that's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You got to earn it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. Take your time.
All right, man. Well, look, I want to get that jersey from you after the game. What's up with that?
What I have to tell you, you got to earn it, man. Oh, we on that type of time. It's a bet. Let's do it.
Right, let's do it.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Our look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Clark, Abusele out there with George. Then there's Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the center. And for Portland, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Ayton is out there with Avdia, and it's Grant in at the 3. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Sharp against Maxey. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Sharp against Maxey. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Coach Chauncey Billups.
And their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Philadelphia has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's George for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Henderson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play offense.
Ayton finds Grant. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Avdia gets the bucket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Clark outside. Pass to Maxey. A 3 ball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams. Now, here's Maxey. This game we saw him score 14.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Ayton. Grant outside. Fires at the elbow. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And that one is good.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Henderson finds Grant. Henderson with the screen for Grant. Outside, Avdia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers leading by 3. Stolen by Avdia. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And Grant no good on that one. Grant with Avdia, there's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. One of the standout performers recently, we have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Henderson against Clark. And the rejection by Clark. Embiid kicks to George. Clark the pass to Yabusele. Back to Clark. The three. Sinks the three-pointer. Clark's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside, Avdia. Sharp sets the pick for Avdia. The three-pointer is right on target. Avdia's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you can see the work that Avdia has put into that three-point shot.
Embiid kicks to Clark. George against Grant. Pass to Clark from downtown. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 3. Sharp the pass to Ayton. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And Clark has got the ball here for the 76ers. And this is a team making history with every single win. They're coming into this game with 30 consecutive victories. That's right, 30.
Well, I've been super fortunate to be on some teams that have had some great runs, and I know how hard this can be. You can be so talented, you can be so committed, but you also have to have a few things go your way, and right now, everything going their way.
Grant outside. Avdia up top. He's got 5. Ayton kicks to Avdia. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's George. The rebound by Grant. Portland trailing here. And the wide open shot from Avdia. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And a nice looking stroke from the mid-range. Avdia just taking what the defense is allowing.
Pass to Clark. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid inside. He's covered by 8. Clark for 3. The Trailblazers pull it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
To the middle. Here's Grant. The layup off target. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz. Nice shot by Yabusele.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Henderson. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Pass to Avdia. From the arc. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Avdia's got 10 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Clark finds Embiid. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done. And the 76ers lead by 6.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go live to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the detail. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The latest story right now is out of Minnesota and the Timberwolves trade with the San Antonio Spurs. They know future Hall of Famer Chris Paul has bounced around a little bit in his later years, but he has the skill set this team was looking for. His ability to run the offense, elevate a team's basketball IQ is something they desperately wanted. I'm told it might be a short-term rental, but CP3 should provide a big boost.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Henderson, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And here's Henderson, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
On its way from Clark for 2, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Outside, Avdia connects from three-point range. He's got 13.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Got that one up quick.
Nice control by Grant through the tough mid-range jumper. That's a shot of confidence.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. A different look now for Portland. Jabari Walker comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson. The 76ers leading by 10. Clark outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Clark's got a couple of threes now in the first for Philadelphia.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's a...
Oh! Look at that! Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Blazers getting the bucket.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
1:31 left here in the first quarter. Here's Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. 76ers shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Pass to Grimes. And it's Clark in the corner. This one for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers trail by 11. And here is Simons. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
This is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
Grimes passes to Clark. Philadelphia moving the ball around. To the right side. There's the triple. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Walker. Simons kicks to Avdia. Ayton a screen on Oubre. A three-pointer off the mark. And Clark has got the ball here for the 76ers. 9-point game. Pass to Bona. Releases. They get the rebound. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Traps in the trade. Maxey's got 13.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Williams is out there with Klingon. Then there's Jabari Walker. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Simons in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Here's Klingon. Three-pointer. Jacks up a three. And it's Simons missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
On its way from Clark for two. Walker with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Williams. Shoots over Oubre. Off the left rim and out. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Grimes. That one's not going to go. Walker with some nice D. Boy, Greg, it seems like the big men have returned. And Donovan Klingon is one of them.
Yes, he is 7'2" with a wingspan to match, the capability to dominate the paint, and his impact is felt at both ends of the court.
Quentin Grimes is known for that motor. He's a tenacious defender who competes hard and will not back down from the individual challenge.
So, Brent, at this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team was going to be, that's critical in your decision-making as to what you want to do with the roster. But if you think that you can get into a deep playoff run, you've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need a change.
Now here's Embiid. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
The 76ers leading by 11. Stolen by Walker. And now Portland on the break.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in.
Floor for the 76ers, number 28, Gershon Yabusele.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Stolen away. Clark outside. Maxey on the wing. Misses the three. Trailblazers trail by 11. Left side Simons. Fade away. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Simons has got 5.
Simons is going to take his fair share of three-pointers, no fear, from that distance.
And that one's good by Clark.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Clark against Sharp. Williams sets a screen for Sharp. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It is incredible that George is playing Brent at such a high level after his injury history is taken into account.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, one of the more horrific injuries in terms of the way it presented itself and what we saw Paul George go through. But this guy has not missed a beat. He continues to be really the most stable part of any organization that he's joined, and he's been in a few places. That has not affected the way that he's approached the game on both ends of the floor, and is certainly still one of the top 15 players in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
76ers moving the ball around. Clark pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. He's got 16.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Portland no good that time either.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And Walker's got the ball here for Portland. Trailing by 13. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Catching up on the changes for Portland. Avdia comes in for Klingon. And it's Grant in for Walker. Butler, he's checked in for Philadelphia. 3-pointer, Simons. Buries it from 3-point range. Simons has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. The 76ers leading by 10. Clark, the pass to George. Clark inside. Pass to Yabusele. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
They retain possession. Simons. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Clark. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-pointer, Simons. Again, Simons missing. Bounce pass from Clark. And here's George for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And George, a volume 3-point shooter. He possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
Grant against George. Grant kicks to Simons. And he makes good on the layup. Simons has got 10 points in the game.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
Butler on the wing. Fires from deep. Benton with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 11. Pass to Grant. Williams kicks to Simons. Over Butler. Again, Simons missing. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Jazz in Delta Center. Here's Clark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Delano Banton. Took the opportunity when he saw it. George has got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Three-pointer, Simons. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Clark. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Simons. 13 points in the game. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Avdia's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Simons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jared Butler. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
And Portland making a change here. Sharp's checked in.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Avdia, a screen on Clark. Kept alive. Pass to Sharp. Portland, no good that time either.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Sinks the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Ayton up top. Now Simons, defended by Butler. Now Clark.
Oh! He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Grant. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Simons. They need this. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. For the 3, Butler, no good. Trailblazers trail by 15. Here's Avdia. They get it back. Sharp. Some solid defense from Clark.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Outside Butler. Back to Clark. The tray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Ayton sets the pick for Grant. No good with the triple.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Oubre. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Oubre's got his first basket. Here's Sharp. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Clark with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And he gets the bucket. Clark's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Fernie Simons. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Grimes is checked in. Henderson with it. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. And Ayton throws it down.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Sixers.
The 76ers leading by 17. Clark into the lane. And it's Clark with the jam.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And he finally takes it down for the finish.
You can mention the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They're running. A finish. And Henderson throws it down hard.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Pass to Grimes. Clark against Henderson. Over in the corner, Edwards. Grimes passes to Clark. The three. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Philadelphia 76ers.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Maxey out there with Clark. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's George. And it's Yabusele in at the force foul.
On the drive, Henderson can be so fast.
Back to Clark. Shoots over Henderson. No good from Clark.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now, here's Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And George kicks to Clark. Off target from outside.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now, here's Avdia. Short. That's good.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The 76ers leading by 13. Embiid with the screen on Henderson. Pass to Embiid. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. Now, here's Sharp. Grant sets a screen for Avdia. And they call an illegal screen here. Around halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Taking a look at Portland. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Clark for three. The rebound by Grant.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in him, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
EA thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. Here's Clark after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
We've seen a lot of 3 men be great scorers over the past couple years, but these guys fit right in the category of being some of the best passers, almost point guard-like skills. Crisp ball movement is never an issue with any of them on the floor.
And the Trailblazers with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Grant the pass to Ayton. Rebound by the 76ers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. Clark kicks to Maxey. Back to Clark. Here's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Clark's got 30 points.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
To the paint, here's Henderson. Plays it up off the glass. Henderson's got 4 this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the 2nd first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Now Sharp, after the missed 3 from Clark, hits the 3-point bomb. Henderson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. The 76ers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half through 2 of 8. No good from Clark. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 13-5 run here. Grant gets a wide open look, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Clark. Henderson pulls it in. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And that one's good, Maxey.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Pass to Ayton. Grant outside. Ayton a screen on George. Grant for 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Takes a three. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Inside, here's Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's 8 points for DeAndre Ayton. Philadelphia's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. It's good.
Came into the league when the mid-range was popular. Game shifted to 3, and PG said, I could do that too.
Avdia dishes to Ayton. Pass to Henderson. Avdia with it. Back to Henderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers. Gordon comes in for Clark.
Well, Scoot's got great upside, but the next step for him, the evident one here, is just shooting higher percentages and scoring with more consistency.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 15. Embiid, no good. Trailblazers trail by 6. Grant in the post. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Sharp. Ayton a screen on Gordon. And it's Sharp missing. Philadelphia shooting 43% from the field. Here's Grimes. From outside, off the mark. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Basket good. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
Maxey passes to George. And the 3 off target. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Grant outside. Pass to Williams. Rebound by the 76ers.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Maxey, and the rejection by Ayton.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 15. And Embiid trying to break loose. Sweet little floater. Maxey's got 17 now.
I mean, no doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Grant kicks to Williams. Pass to Henderson. For Portland. Going in, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Walker comes in for Jeremy Grant. Delano Bangs checked in for Sharp. And it's Simons in for Henderson. Edwards, he's checked in for the 76ers. Clark comes in for Eric Gordon. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. They've got Klingon. Jabari Walker is out there with Williams. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Banton in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. It's Clark with the rebound. 76ers trailing. Pass to Maxey. Back to Clark. Right side Maxey to take the lead. Hands it from downtown. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Maxey against Simon. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Simons has got 19 points.
Simons says hello. Great answer.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Klingon. Here's Banton. Outside, Walker puts up a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Launches it. Banton with the rebound. Banton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ripped away. Clark into the lane. And slam dunk by Clark.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
A shot's good from Simon.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Maxey finds Clark. Shoots the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Banton. And another 3 for Portland.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
The 76ers trail by 6. Clark for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Banton. He gets hauled in by Paul George. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Andre Ayton's checked in for Klingon. Avdia comes in for Robert Williams. Grant, he's checked in for Jabari Walker. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Delano Banton. Now, here's Simons. To the middle, here's Ayton. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 4. And here's George for 3. Good on the triple.
And George is deadly from deep. That'll give you some longevity in this league.
Pass to Simons. Over Maxey. And there's Simons on the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got his 7th assist in the game. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. And George kicks to Clark. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Henderson outside. Pass to Simons. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Aiden Sharp's checked in for Portland. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Grant in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
Gotta know where Grant is at all times. He loves wiggling free from that corner.
Clark outside. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. Clark's got 39.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Henderson kicks to Grant. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Maxey passes to Clark. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Misses from short range. Portland leading. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Thursday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
In that one against the Pistons, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
To take the lead, another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Ayton. Back to Henderson. Good for his sixth make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
On its way from Clark for two. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Clark's got 41. Henderson against Clark. Down low. Here's Sharp. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Maxey. Clark dishes to George. Shoots over Grant, and it's good off the back rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 3. Portland's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That time seeing some determination from Scoot. So much drive.
First free throw is good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
The 76ers shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. That one goes. Count it. Clark's got 43 points.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now, here's Grant. Here's Ayton. Portland, no good that time either.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
George with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brenny's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
6 to shoot. No good from Clark. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Henderson. Avdia trying to break free. And now the fast break. George with the ball.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Henderson finds Ayton. Back to Henderson. Ayton a screen on Clark. Here's Henderson. And the rejection by Clark. Grant the pass to Henderson. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers leading by 5. Outside, Maxey. Back to Clark. Outside, Maxey. Those three-pointers off the mark. Portland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Avdia kicks to Henderson. Grant outside. Over to the wing. Good. And that's 15 points for Jeremy Grant.
And this team counts on Grant in those big moments, and you can see why he gets the results.
Here's George, and another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Pass to Grant. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. Defended by Sharp. Clark for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Grant knows his role and willing to take over during key parts of the game as long as he stays within himself. He can make those kind of contributions. That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Clark against Henderson. Paul George with the steal. Maxey passes to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Philadelphia foul. Paul George. Second personal foul. Penalty. At the line for Portland.
It's the first. That narrows the gap to 7. Both free throws good from Henderson. Stolen by Avdia.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Just 5 on the clock. Grant dishes to Ayton. He's off on that one. And he commits the intentional foul.
Danny Avdia. First personal foul. Third team foul.
20 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the 76ers.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Grant kicks to Avdia. From deep. It's Clark with the rebound. Over Grant. Elbow jumper on the target from Clark. So the 76ers win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
That's good work. You earned this, twin. You'll be seeing me again, though.
Come on, bro. I stay ready.
All right, that's a bet.
Appreciate you, bro.
That's good work. Keep going, twin.
You too. Good luck the rest of the season.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual. You let these guys like the beam, and you're going to have to stand there and watch it.
exercise, gather, review.
MP, time to set goals for the second half of the season.
I want to focus on my playmaking. It's always
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every...
What's good, MP?
MP in the house.